Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne. This is a personal prophecy for Claudia. I used to have a personal prophecy website and do a couple of prophecies a week, and now I don't have that website, so I don't often do personal prophecies anymore. Only people from the past write to me, and sometimes I tell them to put money in via PayPal, and it's come from Martin, a person who used to get prophecies off me. And so he requested a prophecy for you, Claudia. And I've been preparing a coffee and thinking about your name. And I just get like an overall feeling from Jesus. I prophesy according to the emotions of Jesus most times. And I just get a feeling of Jesus about you. I sense, Claudia, that Jesus really loves you. He really cares about a lot about you. The word compassion is a word that everyone tends to know about, and they'd like to think they're compassionate. If they're asked if they're compassionate, many people would answer that they are, but you truly are. You really have such a strong, overriding love about yourself. You love so completely and so honestly, and you truly don't find much lacking in your life. You've sort of got an overflow of blessing in your life, even though your life may be pretty hard and pretty hard to cope with. You still feel pretty good within yourself, and you feel that you're traveling okay. But even though you don't have an abundance, and even though life hasn't been really easy, you've out of that suffering and trial and hardship that you've experienced in life has developed an ability within yourself to be compassionate to people. You have, born out of your own experience and your life travels, you've developed this a strong sense of compassion that you have for people who may be suffering, may not be traveling as well as you have, and they may be going through issues that you've been through before. But whatever it is, Jesus really highlights the fact that you're a compassionate person, and he really loves the way that you respond according to your compassion. You really listen to your intuition, you really listen to your conscience, and you're constantly, well, not constantly, but quite often acting in a form of compassion towards people. And, a lot of people pay lip service to loving others. A lot of people like to talk about being honest and loving and kind to people. And then there are kind and loving and generous and compassionate people, and they're worlds apart. The world, it seems, the people of the world seem to like to boast and talk about things that they don't fulfill themselves, but they like to think that they do. And you're the difference. You're rather than talking at length about compassion and how good it is to be kind and generous and loving, rather than expressing yourself that way, you just act in that way. You're personally kind to people. You have mercy. You turn the other cheek. You forgive people for wrongs that they do. You understand that everyone in life is just operating from a place of woundedness, and certain people have more grievous wounds than others, and that causes not very helpful, not very loving behavior. And so you have compassion on all sorts of people. You understand that people have lived a life and wounds and been wounded before they actually meet you. And so you're used to forgiving and giving people grace and showing people mercy. And so another strong component of your character is you show mercy to people. You give people the time of day. You give people forgiveness. You accept bad behavior, and you lovingly try to give people boundaries and direction how they can do better next time. And I sense that Jesus loves your kindness, the mercy that you show, your compassion, your love, your graciousness, your sort of virgin-like qualities, you know, to expand on that, like your purity, you're really a pure person. You're like a bright shining light. You glow, and the best way to explain your purity is that you're similar to Michael Jackson or Princess Diana or Mother Teresa. You've got this really pure, innocent heart, and you are like as pure as a butterfly. You're really gracious, and you're really kind and loving and merciful, and you wouldn't hurt a fly. You wouldn't consciously, by choice, hurt any person, and you're very forgiving and gracious when it comes to people acting out against you, and you're very understanding and knowledgeable and smart and intelligent, and they're probably terms that you wouldn't qualify yourself as. You probably wouldn't admit that you're smart and intelligent, and because of that, from me sensing that, I sense that you're very humble and gracious in the way that you are. So I guess this message is to, in a lot of words, just a way of saying that Jesus really loves so much about you. You really are a beautiful person, and you'd you'd be a real. I'm not sure if you're Christian. I imagine that you are a Christian, but you really are a good practical demonstration of Jesus Christ Himself, and He dearly loves you, and so when you're singing worship next time, when you're praising Jesus next time, just understand that He's listening and He's aware, and He loves to hear your praise, and He loves to hear your worship, and He really does love you. He'd really like to share with you, like He shared already in His prophecy, that there's so many characteristics, there's so many personality characteristics in you that He dearly loves and He appreciates and He respects. I hope this this I hope this message really encouraged you and inspired you and gave you some knowledge of the way that Jesus really loves you. You really are a special person, and I hope as you receive this and you listen to this that you'll be blessed. God bless.